Okay, part two. Who are these people? Who are these corporate persons? Let's look at a few things. Who's got the most money? Who's the wealthiest? Obviously, corporations have vast amounts of money that they hold and control. Even the richest billionaires can't compare with their holdings. Corporations have the nicest houses. You know, even the gaudiest mansion of a billionaire doesn't compare to where corporations have their homes. They have entire buildings in prime real estate in the heart of major cities. They have gigantic edifices out of which they exercise their power. Corporations have the cleanest, most well-maintained spaces. Corporate spaces, banks, retail spaces, you know, any corporate space is very well maintained, very well landscaped, you know, made of the best materials. Our neighborhoods, our homes, are pretty humble in comparison to that. So why is that? Why is it that the corporations live so well, that have such nice places? They can't even enjoy them because they don't exist. Corporations aren't really people. I'm just calling them that as a thought exercise. Well, okay, they literally have that status. They have that legal status. You and I know that that's an absurdity. You and I know that that's a travesty. But that is the fact of the law. Now, we could easily change that with a piece of legislation and wouldn't have to sway that many votes to make it happen. So, you know, let's keep that in mind. Yes, corporations, they have the nicest houses. And they pay the least in taxes. Corporations have a kind of legal impunity that no other person enjoys. They routinely commit crimes and pay insignificant fines, which to them is a cost of doing business. They have immortality. There's no life limitation on corporations. They can exist for decades, centuries even. Now, to understand corporations as people, you need to see that they don't have a lot of the emotional or moral or ethical sense that we have. Corporations have two imperatives. They have the imperative to continually be growing and to be continually increasing their profitability. Those are the essential mandates of a corporation. And anything else that any other constraint on their behavior has to come from a human being within the corporation who has the power to make that happen. If you want your corporation to behave ethically with respect to its workers, with respect to the environment, with respect to the IRS, there has to be a human being there insisting that it happen. Otherwise, the corporation it has a set of default settings. It defaults to those two mandates to increasingly grow and be profitable. Those considerations trump anything else, unless a human being has the power to enforce another way. So that means that corporations inevitably act in ways that are anti-human and exploitive. They seek to get the maximum return on their investment, the cheapest possible labor, the highest possible prices. And that's just a continual pressure, and they find ever more diverse ways of making that happen. And those ways are increasingly damaging to human beings. We have to work harder and harder. We're more and more precarious, more and more isolated. And it's a process that won't reverse on its own. It's not going to naturally swing back the other way or subside or become less destructive. It's only going to increase until we become aware of it and address it consciously. So that's what we need to do.